minded. 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, pretty chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
A wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run it right here with Warren. Room to run inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Come on.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And
he's in. Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. And here's Bijan. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Open man downfield. That's London. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down.
On play action, it is Dart. Forced out wide. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing again, Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
For the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
14.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First down, it's Davis. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, here is Dart. That's caught left side by Pitts. We are through one. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. London brought in motion. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Here's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 9.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end with that one. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
in formation.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Returning is Tutu Atwell. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Play fake, now dart. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Send a man in motion right. 3rd and 2, and he's dart. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second.
And he's into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, down.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 8.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Come on, go!
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets them a first down. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go, shot!
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Roman Wilson, touchdown Pittsburgh. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Atwell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Atwell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Pitts is the man in motion. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 35 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, kicking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Pitts is the man in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's Pitts. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
Davis going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw is Dart. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one, Scott. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Now Dart. He's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
London brought in motion. Dart. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
At the 48-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. Third down, complete. He's got it to London. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this. Looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now, a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all. And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Dart. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
To the air again goes Dart. Open man is Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Drake London, touchdown Falcon. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready?
to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Get it! Cougar 19! Ready!
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Past midfield to the 45. He's inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
24.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Throwing is Dart. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7. At the 40.
They'll drop to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the air once more is Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
That's going to be caught.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Here's first down. Dart gonna throw it again. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here we go. Ready?
A carry here for Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack. And I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
In punt formation. Tutu Atwell on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Dart. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. It was
all I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a that's hating on the. Can they both? I hate a
hating on them and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling Monster! Oh man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary.